Hello, Stuart.
Hey, Stuart, how you doing? This is David. Just return your
Oh, hey.
call.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you a quick call. You just sent a text about smaller units. Said you have a 12 unit.
Yeah. So I'm speaking with the owner right now. It's an off market apartment. I do have a buyer that I'm kind of working with, and I know that he's run some numbers on it as well. But I just wanted to give you a call in case like he wasn't interested in moving forward with it. If that's something that you even consider, I don't know if you're interested in
Yeah,
smaller
I
ones
mean,
or.
yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, our focus is 16 to 60 units, but I just say that because it sounds good. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
own an 8 unit, 9 unit, 12 unit, and stuff as well in the Cleveland area.
Mm-hmm.
And then I own 59 unit, and a 21 unit, and blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah. So, yeah, that would be fine. If for me to take a look at it and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, if you've got a buyer, that's awesome. And totally work with them and all
Mm-hmm.
that. So, are you wholesaler or do you own a lot of property yourself? Kind of what's your deal?
So yeah, I mean, I just kind of started getting into it. I just graduated college like 2 years ago, so I'm just slowly building up, my portfolio. I have about 8 units right now.
Cool.
I have a 6 unit in Berea, and then I have a duplex in Medina.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar kind of with those areas,
I've
but
heard of them, but I've been investing there for about 7 years now. It's mainly just been the main Cleveland, Ohio City, Tremont kind of area, southeast, and
mhm.
all that stuff. So,
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing like for me is like getting capital to like get into these deals. So like I'm just trying to use like my advantage, like calling people and trying to find these off market properties. So I'm always interested in like speaking with potential apartment investors and buyers, real buyers, where maybe I can like partner with or send them the deal. And if they end up closing on it, maybe we can work something out as well. I mean, is
of
that
course,
something that
yeah.
you
Oh
do
yeah,
or?
yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I've had guys bring me deals before, and they get ownership for bringing the deal and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
we can always work something out. If you don't have capital, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, are you actively buying in this area? Because I mean, I'm more than happy to call these different apartment owners and try to get something, see if they're even interested, and then kind of push it over towards
Yeah,
you. And then if you
yeah, we
are,
are. We've got about 130 units right now in Cleveland. We're trying to get up to 500 over the next couple of years, 2 3 years. So
okay,
we're actively buying in Cleveland and in Toledo. Right now, we've got
Cleveland,
great
Toledo.
teams that can manage everything in those two cities. So we're active.
Okay, and you said 16 to 60 is kind of what you're.
Well, yeah, I don't like going over 60 units because then it's harder to self manage. I have to have somebody on site full time.
Hmm.
And so if it's up to 50, 60, maybe 70 units, then I can have our team. We self manage our units
Hmm.
there in Cleveland. So
Hmm.
we don't have a third party property manager really
Hmm.
to do everything. So, and then 16, just because, once I get down to 10 or 8 or 6, it's harder to get investors on board with smaller stuff. And
Hmm.
I just kind of like that. So, yeah, I always tell people 16 to 60 units, C class,
Hmm.
neighborhoods, which is a lot of Cleveland. So,
Yeah, this one's actually the one that I mentioned, the 12 unit. It's located in Lakewood area, so it's like a super nice
yeah,
area.
it's nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's looking. So it's 12 units. He's looking. He just threw out a number at like 1.2. I think that's negotiable, but the current rents on the property are around 10,000 a month, and I think you can realistically get those up to 1,000 a unit easily over the next year. So I mean, you're talking 12,000 a month in gross income, 1.2 million. I mean, in a great area, great location, and I think he said he rehabbed like about half of the units. Um, and there's another six that he needs to put new flooring in and all that. But I mean, it seems like a good deal. So I at least wanted to try to get some interest. If Mike Pryor that I'm working with right now doesn't end up moving forward, I can give you a call back. And I don't know if are you located in Cleveland where you can go and check it out in person, or do you
No,
have
no,
people?
no. I mean, I've got a partner that's there in Cleveland out by the airport, lives in that area. So
Hmm.
he checks out and manages all of our stuff there. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to look at it. Honestly, for 25 years, I've been a full time real estate investor. I've been a house flipper. You do new builds, ground up stuff, and so we're always looking for real heavy lift deals
Hmm.
that we can add a lot of value. Like everything in Cleveland that we buy is basically at 2%, the 2% rule, right?
Hmm.
And so our per unit cost you take 2% of that, and that's what we're getting for monthly rent. And so most of my stuff I'm buying, we're into at 35, 40, 50,000 a unit with rehab, and we're renting those out for 750 to 1,000 a month. And so most likely I'd do a hard pass on this. You know, the 1% is great for a lot of the country, but I don't see that there's just a massive appreciation play in any of my Midwest markets. And I buy in New York, and I buy in Pennsylvania, I buy in Ohio. We have stuff in Michigan, down into Missouri, and all that stuff. So we are, when we buy stuff, we get it appraised, and we know that it might go up a little bit, but it's not just going to go crazy, you know. And so for the last 3, maybe 5 years, everything has just been super expensive all over the country, you know, in all the West Coast markets. I live in Utah right now. I lived in Oregon for a long time. I started investing in Washington State back in the 90s. And so, you know, it's just really expensive. And I mean, you know, this could be a great deal, and your buyer's probably fine, and I'm sure it works for cash flow and all that stuff, but it's not like if I pay $1 million for this thing, it's going to be worth, you know, 1.5 million in a few years, you know, or 2 million or anything. It might go up a little bit and all that stuff,
right?
But like we closed on, what was our last closing in Cleveland? I think we bought 21 units in Cleveland, and we paid $800,000 for it, right in Shaker Square area. You know, we're getting $775 a rent, and so we're into about $39,000 a door, and we're getting around $750, $800 a door for those 1-bedroom units right now. And that's kind of my basic stuff. That's what I'm after.
Got it.
Mainly. So if this guy doesn't work out, which it wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't, once he gets into it and knows that there's rehab, because if he still needs to rehab some units, it's not like it's turnkey at $1 million. It's going to be more than that. And I understand everything's negotiable and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, the guy's definitely not going to go down to like 600,000. You know, I'm sure on the deal.
No, I think he's into it more than that.
It's Lakewood, and everybody in Ohio City and Lakewood and Lorain, and if they're on their lake, they think, you know, their stuff is the most amazing deal. We are closing on 20 units right now in Lorain, but, you know, this is a little unique property in that it sits right on the lake, right? There's the property, then there's a marina, and you're in the water. And so we're buying those 20 units for $900,000. But also, you know, the rents right now are $13,000 a month, and that's low, and we're going to increase that, you know? And so, yeah, and that's an off-market deal that we just got through a broker relationship. We'll close on that, I think, next week or this week or something. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's kind of what I'm looking for. You know, at least that helps you.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that definitely helps me give, you know, understanding of your criteria and kind of what you're looking for. And just out of curiosity, like if I was to find a deal that interests you and that you end up closing on, like how does that process work? I mean, you said the person who finds the deal gets ownership in the deal, or do you just give them like a finder's fee, or?
We can do either. Yeah. Yeah, 100% we can pay a finder's fee out, you know, that works. We can pay you $20,000 or something. I don't know, whatever the numbers look like. Or if you'd rather have ownership, we can look at the 5% or 8% or something ownership. I can't get up to 10 or 15 really, because then you'd have to bring in some capital into the deal and all that stuff. So,
and then I can just like, I don't have to get it under contract. I can almost just like kind of bird dog it to you, like, hey, I got this seller who's interested and wants this price.
Yeah, you would bring that to my local partner Rob, and and then if we end up getting it under contracts and all that stuff, then yeah, we definitely pay you a fee.
Okay, cool. So is this, if I do find something, is this the best number to reach you at, or should I contact your partner over in Ohio?
You contact Rob Cole. Yeah,
okay.
You contact Rob Cole, and I can get you his number and stuff.
Yeah, if you could shoot me his number, that'd be great. And then I can maybe connect with him. And then, I mean, also like I mentioned, I live in Medina area, which is like probably 15 minutes from Cleveland. So like, if you need any help in this area, you know, I'm boots on the ground. I'd be more than happy to, you know, help you out in any way that you need. I know you have a partner already, but if you need me to like go over somewhere and
just looking for other people to help out with stuff, I can connect you with Rob, and you can talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I talked to Stuart, and you know, he said you guys are always looking for help, and I'm hungry, and I want to build up my portfolio and learn and just absorb. And
100%, yeah. I mean, you said you've been doing this for 20, 25 years. Like, I need to.
Yeah, but honestly, I've been primarily a house flipper. It's really just been the last 3-4 years that I've switched out from house flipping and doing new builds to focusing more on multifamily.
Are you still doing house flips in these areas, or are you strictly just apartments?
Yeah, we're just strictly apartments now. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I've got some properties still that, I mean, we will flip houses, but like 3 years ago, I think I had 30 flips going around the country, and I think we have eight right
Hmm.
now. So we're switching over to mainly rental income for our
Yeah.
money each month.
Yeah. The only reason why I asked is I also have another one in Parma. It's a single family home. I'm looking to lock it up and assign it for around 70K. And I think the after repair value is probably about 130, 135. Needs a little bit of work, but I don't know if that would be something you're interested in. I can maybe send that to you once I get it locked up.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely talk to Rob about it. And
Hmm.
like I said, he's a real estate agent as well. And he's
Okay.
our local property manager and partner and everything. So he vets anything. So anything anybody brings to me, I send to him
Got
and
it.
to take a look at, see if it's good or whatever.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. If you could shoot me
But
his
yeah,
number,
we
I
can
can.
do quick flips as well and all that kind of stuff. That's fine.
Okay. Great. Yeah. If you could just shoot me a text and give me his number, and I can connect with him, and we can go from there. And
Okay.
if I see anything that maybe will kind of fit your criteria, I'll for sure send it over to him.
Yeah. Sounds good, Rob. Thanks. I mean, David. Sorry. Sorry, David.
No worries. No worries,
Hey,
Stuart.
David.
All right. Thank you so much, Stuart. I appreciate it, your time.